awesome culinary center with dietitian April, and we're talking about Christmas.
Yes, yes. So we have a great Christmas recipe that we're going to make, and then it's healthy just to add it to it.
Right, and so this is super easy. Like you were saying, you make it at home, your kids love it, and it really is pretty healthy.
Very kid-friendly, very healthy, easy to make. It's very few ingredients, and very simple, and then it also keeps well in the freezer as well.
Right, so I want to talk about what exactly we are making and about a few of the ingredients we have this morning.
Yes, so we're making a peppermint Greek yogurt bark. So a lot of times whenever we're making bark at home, you think of like a chocolate bark, which those are okay too in moderation, but this one is really good because you're using Greek yogurt, so you're adding a healthy flair to a traditional recipe. So what we're going to be using is some Greek God's yogurt. This one is a honey vanilla flavor. You can use whichever flavor that you would like. You can also use a non-fat yogurt as well, and just pop in a little bit of extra vanilla extract in there. So, but it's very versatile. You can also use a non-dairy Greek yogurt, non-dairy yogurt as well. They have an almond yogurt that you can use too. Peppermint extract. So we're going to add a little bit of that to there because we're going to want it to taste like, you know, those Christmas flavors that we have. So we have the peppermint extract. We also have some little bitty candy canes.
Of course, that we're going to decorate on top, but also smash up and add in there.
Yes, we are. And then we also have chocolate chips. So the chocolate chips are our Lily's chocolate chips. They are baking chips. It's milk chocolate. We have all different flavors of Lily's chocolate chips, but this one is the milk chocolate baking chip. These are so good, and what they are is they're no sugar added. So they are stevia sweetened, and they are lower in calories and fat than normal chocolate chips, but they are super delicious and kind of addictive.
Right, and one of my favorite snacks, especially if I want something sweet, chocolate chips is probably my go-to. I love getting a handful, but this way I don't feel as bad if I get a handful of these if I want something sweet.
You can just get a few and just get your sweet tooth, and exactly.
Right. So when we come back, what will we be doing next?
All right, so we are going to smash up some candy canes, and we're going to mix it into our yogurt. We're going to add our peppermint flavoring to the yogurt as well, and our chocolate chips. Super easy and delicious. Y'all have to come to Rouses and get these ingredients because it is so fun.
I'm so looking forward to this. It gets me in the Christmas spirit. I love this time of year, so you'll want to stay tuned to see how this recipe turns out. Welcome back. We are here at the Rouses in West Mobile with dietitian April. If you're just now tuning in, you're in for a sweet treat this morning because we are making a peppermint bark, a healthier version of it.
Oh yes, and it smells like the holidays right now. Yes, yes. So we are using some peppermints today, and we're going to use some peppermint extract because we're going to make this really taste like the holiday season, very Christmassy and just very flavorful. Fun for the kids to make, fun for the kids to eat, but fun for everybody. The whole family can really enjoy this. Super healthy treat too.
And easy to make too.
Easy. I love easy recipes. Right. That's my thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to smash up. We're going to take 4 of these mini peppermints. We're going to smash those up, and then we're going to leave 4 of them whole. And then we're also going to be mixing in peppermint extract. There you go. Look. Okay. That's the fun part. All right, good job, Chelsea. All right, so we're going to smash those up, break them up, and then we're going to put them inside of our yogurt. We're also going to be adding a little bit of peppermint flavoring in there, so a little peppermint extract. Right. It's about a teaspoon. It's not a whole bunch. It doesn't take a lot when you're dealing with extracts to really get the flavor in there.
And plus with the candy canes, we have a little bit of that peppermint flavor in there.
Yes, the peppermint's going to come off of there. And you know what we're going to do by freezing it and letting it sit, all the flavors are going to kind of blend together.
Yes, I can already smell the peppermint in that yogurt.
It makes me hungry just smelling it. I know.
this. Okay, this is perfect.
And then like I was telling y'all about before, we have our Lily's chocolate chips. These are the milk chocolate chips. We're gonna add those in. Those are no sugar added chocolate chips. I'm just gonna add half of this in because we're gonna decorate the top with the rest.
Perfect.
So yeah, so not only do we like to have it inside of the bark, but you wanna see it on the top and really be able to have that beautiful coloring on the top so you know what's inside of the bark as well.
Right.
So what we're gonna do with that, now this is a really, really important step. You have to put parchment paper inside of your dish. Okay. If you don't put the parchment paper inside of the dish, it's gonna kind of be stuck in there, all right? So put your parchment paper inside of a glass dish, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the contents of this bowl into the dish, okay? And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna all come out perfect after it's done.
And something I do love about peppermint bark, it's not supposed to look perfect. In fact, it looks better if it's all rigid and kind of cracked together. So really easy to make. Again, only a couple ingredients, a few steps for you and your kiddos to do, maybe on Christmas Eve, or if your family's coming over for Christmas, this is perfect. And what we were talking about earlier, even if it's not Christmas and you're wanting maybe some peanut butter chips in this is a great alternative to ice cream or something else.
Absolutely, and you can also use this as a dip too. So what I have here is some little graham crackers, and so you can actually, if you don't want, maybe you get excited and you're like, I don't want to wait for it to freeze. You can actually take some graham crackers and just dip it in, use it as a dip, and then have a flavorful dip as well. So really versatile little recipe too. And like you said, you could put peanut butter chips, you can put whichever kind of flavorings you want in there as well. You like it as a dip? It's good with the graham, huh?
Very good with the graham. I also like how the peppermint isn't overpowering. It's very subtle.
Yes, so it is. It really is a very subtle flavor. You just want to use a little bit of that extract that we put in there because those extracts go a long way.
Right.
So this is, so the chocolate chips, we're making this in more of an eat right recipe because we're replacing the normal chocolate bark that you would use with Greek yogurt. And then by taking the chocolate chips, using those no sugar added chocolate chips, you're really making a recipe that is not only sweet and satisfying your sweet tooth, but also is fairly healthy for you.
Right, and you can find more Eat Right recipes at Rouses.com, right?
On Rouses.com, yes. We put all of our Eat Right recipes on there. You can click on In Store, and under there is our Eat Right segment as well of our oh, my candy cane's breaking, of our website as well, where we have all kind of healthy eating tips too.
All right, well, keep that in mind. We're going to put this in the freezer, let it freeze over a little bit, and then Joe is going to get to enjoy it. So stay with us.
We've got a sweet holiday treat here with April, the dietitian from Rouses. So great to see you again.
So great to see you too.
All right, so you and Chelsea were having a lot of fun putting these together. Tell the folks what we're working on today.
Yes, so we have a super delicious peppermint Greek yogurt bark. Okay.
Wow.
Yes. So it's definitely smelling like candy canes in here and giving you that great holiday feel. So it's a great recipe because it's sweet, but it's also healthier.
All right, so when you put all this together and you got it ready to go, you put it together, but then you froze it afterward, correct?
Yes, so we put it all together. Super simple, very few ingredients. I love the recipes that are just easy and you can just throw it together. So we have our Greek yogurt, and then we mixed in some peppermint extract in there as well.
Sure.
We chopped up some peppermints. Chelsea got busy crushing
she
them.
Yeah. She took her anger out. Yeah, we saw it.
Crushed them and put them in there. We're using our no sugar added Lily's chocolate chips, which are stevia sweetened chocolate chips. So we have that as well, and then just mix it up. We put it in the freezer. It takes about 2 hours or so. It depends on how thick you layer it in there.
Okay.
But it doesn't take too long. The yogurt starts to turn in kind of hard pretty quickly.
So it is something if you want to make for a holiday party or whatever, you can make it the day of. Just kind of think you're going to need a few hours for it to actually freeze up.
Right. Right. Yeah, absolutely. And if you're pressed for time, like we were talking about before, you can make a dip with it. So you just get some graham crackers and dip it in there, and then you still have the same flavors and feel, and it makes actually a whole different dish.
Good stuff. Well, I'm going to try it. While I take a bite here, tell the folks a little bit about the Eat Right with Rouses program.
Yeah, so Eat Right with Rouses is our program where we help, it's good, where we help our customers find healthy groceries in the grocery store and just kind of give them some ideas of ways that they can incorporate different healthy options into their diet. So what I like is we have our Eat Right tags on our aisles that say Eat Right with Rouses, and that's a dietitian recommended product. And also we have on our website, we have our Eat Right section where you can find tips on starting to eat right, like what can you do, look, how can you shop healthy for low carb options, how to find low sodium options. So it just gives you some tips, quick and easy ideas, and then we also put these recipes as well on our website.
This is a great holiday treat. This is so fun, y'all. It tastes so good too. You definitely want to try it with yourself. Fun to make with the kids.
Oh yeah.
Good times all the way around. You can find all the Eat Right with Rouses information. You can find this recipe. We've got a link to all of that on the Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This is so much fun.
Back to eating.
Back to